Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the bonnet cable on the right hand drive version of the full-sized Range Rover L322 from models from 2002 to 2012. Now the cable runs from the driver's side well through the engine bulkhead to a connector halfway to the bonnet catch. The cable often snaps, but the downside is you need to open the bonnet to get at the cable to replace it. To do this, pop off the cover around the lever and then unscrew the lever with a Phillips screwdriver. My cable snapped just at the handle, so I screwed on an electrical chock block, which gave me just enough purchase to be able to pull the cable and open the bonnet. I then found the connector on the extreme left of the engine bay on the V8 Supercharged. With all the toys, it's also buried under cables. Pop off the cover and there is the connector between the two cables. You can see how the cable runs through a grommet buried underneath the wiring loom, and then it comes out at the front of the engine bulkhead. The grommet itself is a bit of a pain to get out, but you can access it this way, but much easier to pull off the whole cover. Unscrew the lever holder with a 3 Torx screws. Indeed, it's quite satisfying to pull out that old cable. Make sure you board a new cable before you do this, as the cart won't be drivable at this point, and you won't be able to open the bonnet again if it accidentally slams shut. Now you can get very cheap third-party cables, but I've found they fall apart after another 50,000 miles. The dealer ones are vastly more expensive, but they actually work. Now make sure your cable is the same length too. If it's not, you won't be able to open the bonnet afterwards. So just pop in the new cable, which is easier said than done. Now reinstallation is a reversal of removal. Fit the lever bracket and check that grommet once again. And make sure the grommet is a tight fit in the bulkhead, or you'll get engine fumes coming into the passenger cabin, or water if you regularly wade through rivers deeper than ½ meter. Clip in the connector, make sure it's fixed to the bodywork. And put on all the frippery around it that you took off earlier. Now it's the same fitting on all the models, although in this case I've been showing you the petrol V8 Supercharged. And finally, test it thoroughly before you close that bonnet.